Contract Controller is a versatile complete software system designed specifically for shopfitting and joinery companies, enabling management of contracts from inquiry to invoice. Linking live project data between all departments including sales, estimating, production and accounts, it ensures that everyone in the company is fully aware about details and the status of a contract. From inquiry and quotations, through to production with purchase orders and stock control with the easy collection of timesheets, a complete job costing and accounts facility is there to improve efficiency, productivity, profitability, governance and data security. With an instant global overview of a contract, you can instantly see all quotations that have been prepared, variations to orders that have been added to the contract, and whether they are included or excluded, sales invoices and credit notes that have been prepared. With an analysis overview, you can see how the contract is performing financially. With estimating being one of the key areas of your business, it's important that estimators have a system that enables them to create accurate quotations. Estimating can be a very personal way of working, and Contract Controller keeps the estimating process close to the traditional way of working, but with many added features to help speed up the process, without losing any accuracy. Heading back to the quotation summary page, the system will verify all material and labor costs are up to date, and will split out all of the material and labor elements, allowing you to add the required markup percentages. This will be added by default, but may be amended as required. Along with any bill items that have already had the margins added, the system will calculate the total quotation figure to be given to the client. You will also see the profitability of the quotation from the costs and markups added to them. We can preview the client bill to see what prices the client will see against each bill item. Also, there is a facility to add a percentage to allow a main contractor's discount to be applied, without affecting the profitability of the quotation. The system will produce detailed quotation documents. These will help present your company in a professional way, which will also help to give you an edge over your competitors. Revising a quotation may be done as many times as required, and always ensures that the previous one is always kept. With material and labor rates all stored in the one area, it ensures that estimating and purchasing are both aware of true costs, all helping to increase the profitability of contracts. With integrated CRM, everyone is aware of conversations that have taken place with clients, suppliers, or subcontractors, along with recording all documents relevant to a quotation or contract. Knowing the status of a contract should be a fundamental management requirement. Contract Controller has numerous reporting facilities across the different areas of your business, which will assist estimating, contracts, accounts and management. From a quotation, a material and labor analysis may be produced to help contracts be aware of materials and labor that will be required should a contract be won. Different types of purchase orders may be created. A standard purchase order is used for materials from suppliers. A subcontract purchase order is used for subcontractors, with the option for withholding a retention, or a purchase order for plant hire, which will also note when an item is due to be off-hired, all forming professional documents that may be printed or emailed to the relevant company. With purchase orders showing a committed cost to job costing as soon as issued, you are aware of how a contract is performing. As we see here, this is the overall job costing for the whole contract to date. You may also have a detailed job costing per item on the contract bill. Variations to orders are always inevitable. With these being added to the contract, you always ensure that all extra works carried out are charged for. VOs may also be excluded from the contract sum, if required. With a facility to set up interim valuation dates, never miss a stage payment again. A professional document may be produced, detailing the percentage complete of each bill item, along with any site materials that are to be charged for, and any variations to orders. When sales invoices are prepared, you have the option to indicate if you are being held to retention. Similarly, when preparing a subcontract purchase order, you may also indicate if a retention will be held. Both of these may be reported on, with the importance of not missing any retentions due from clients. Once a quotation becomes a contract, it is easily tracked within the company. By double-clicking on a contract, you can easily see where items on the contract are up to in production, as well as seeing the current operation stage an item is at. As items are completed, you can see the storage area that they have been allocated to. Similarly, when they have been dispatched on a delivery note, this can also be seen here. With the system instantly being updated from timesheet scanning, you can see if an item is still within the overall scheduled hours, or if it's starting to exceed this. You can set the system to have all the required operations that your company has within production. Again, you can instantly see how each area is performing on an item of the contract. This screen may also be filtered to show the required items to make the listing more manageable. Double-clicking on an item will show the item's schedule in greater detail, along with any production notes. Scheduled hours are originally taken from the estimate, but may be amended by production, without affecting the estimate or costings. The scheduled start and end dates for each operation is easily done by entering either the required start or end date, and letting the system calculate the dates based on the scheduled hours. You also have the facility to add a break in the schedule, and by entering a different start date to an operation, the system will automatically calculate the dates for the remaining operations. Once this has all been set, you can generate a production tracking sheet. This will be used by employees to scan when they are working on the item, as well as keeping track of where the item is, and how many hours are being spent on it. This will automatically be entered onto the employee's timesheet as well. As well as having a detailed comparison between actual and estimated hours for each item, a comparison is easily seen for the contract as a whole. Having a complete stock control system, items may not only be ordered directly to a contract, but also to a stock code. Once a goods received note has been recorded against a purchase order, stock will be added that may then be subsequently issued to a contract item from the stores when required. This ensures that a true job cost is achieved from items that can be forgotten to be booked to a contract. Delivery and collection notes ensure that all items are loaded onto the vehicle and delivered to site. When forming the delivery note, with the production code being entered, the system will be able to display the area that the item has been recorded as stored in, making for easy location of items. With the facility to produce packing labels and delivery notes, a clear and professional image is given to the client or site workers on receipt of the items. Expense sheets may be recorded and processed, ensuring that those extra items purchased on site are recorded to the contract cost. Receipts for these may also be uploaded into the system. In the accounts area, we can generate sales invoices for the client, with as much or as little detail as required, along with a professional-looking invoice that may be printed or saved as a PDF document. A listing of outstanding purchase invoices instantly displays how much is owed to suppliers, and may be filtered by contract and easily indicated as authorized to pay. Payment certificates may also be generated for subcontractors. With a complete WIP report, accounts are fully aware of the status of contracts. Sales invoices and purchase invoices may be exported out of Contract Controller and into your accounts system as required. Take the hassle out of relying on employees to submit accurate timesheets. With timesheet data being collected by either remote scanners or by the employee scanning at a scanning pod station, the time that they start the contract and the item that they are working on, along with the operation that they are carrying out, is immediately recorded and will automatically end when they scan the next item or clock out of the workshop. By scanning the item code, it eliminates any errors of employees entering the wrong contract code and ensures times are recorded accurately. Lunch breaks may also be incorporated, enabling the system to automatically deduct the lunch period time from the item the employee is currently working on. Full-time sheet control is available, with clocking in and clocking out grace periods, and overtime and double time being recorded after a given weekly hourly target is reached for an employee. An area that is often neglected is the tracking of your equipment that is used on site. It is important to know where this expensive equipment is, when it is due for servicing or pat testing. A full audit of where equipment has been will also assist with any investigation should equipment become damaged or missing. Servicing reminders and repair logs are also available for in-house machinery and company transport. Vehicle MOT and road fund tax reminders may also be set. So, how much will Contract Controller cost to install and implement? Firstly, we will explain that Contract Controller is licensed per concurrent user. For example, if you had a 5-license system, the client access software may be installed on as many users' PCs as required, but only the licensed number of users, in this case 5, could be connected at any one time. Contract Controller is installed and run on a central server. Employees connect to this via client software on their PCs or laptops. The central server is usually based in your office, and this is accessed through your office network. Users are also able to access this off-site, if they have remote access to your office network. Once on board, we will be with you all the way, from initial training, to everyday support and into the future, with upgrades and enhancements. Why not just pause the video for a moment, to read how it all started and to meet the team? Thank you for taking the time to look at this presentation. Please do get in touch, and we will be happy to show you more in greater detail.